So I've noticed the temperature isn't going to quite settle anywhere over the weekend, but when it's warm, it's going to be wet, and when it's cold, it's going to be sunny. So
yeah,
take one, leave one.
Yeah, and we're looking at some strong winds too. So that's the power of that system moving in. So we'll see a little bit of a warm up, double-digit temperatures, but unfortunately comes with the price of gusty conditions, very powerful winds through Sunday, and also periods of rain. But taking a live look outside, a little bit of a breezy day today, but we won't see winds likely exceeding the 50-kilometer-per-hour range. More of a westerly flow, and it's pretty overcast outside. Now, throughout the day, we're looking at scattered shower activity and also seeing some fairly cloudy conditions, but we might even get into a little bit of breaks of sunshine. So not a washout of a day, but just kind of a little bit of everything. By tonight, any lingering precipitation, again, it will be scattered, not widespread. Could see some of that moisture transitioning to a little bit of flurry activity. -3 for a low, bit of a wind chill overnight, and by tomorrow morning, we're looking at a gradual clearing trend, but it's not going to last very long. Now, Saturday will be your better day to get outside for the weekend. 5 degrees for a daytime high, so that's actually not too far off of seasonal. Our average is about 6 degrees. Last night's low around -1. -2 is our normal for a low, and the record was last year, -11, set back in 2019. And now our sunset hour is moved into the 4 o'clock hour, 4:59 p.m. There's that cold front moving through today, then clearing to start the weekend before this next system moves in. Now, this is a Colorado low. It's bringing a messy mix. Snow to parts of northern Ontario, rain to start for southern regions, and strong winds. So by the overnight into early Sunday is when we're looking at periods of rainfall moving in west to east through the day. We'll get into a lull by the afternoon hours, especially for extreme southwestern Ontario, essentially in between that warm front and cold front. Once the cold front moves in, we'll see that wraparound activity transition to some lake effect snow. Now, as for the winds, those are going to be upwards of 100 kilometers per hour in some cases. At this point in time, that's what models are suggesting. Winds increasing Saturday night and through the overnight hours and becoming southwesterly. So regions along the shores of Erie will keep an eye on any erosion or even a bit of flooding for some locations. Stop this at around 10 a.m. Sunday. Winds of about 80 kilometers an hour. So a very, very gusty Sunday, and the wind will linger even through Monday. Transition to become a bit more northwesterly. Temperatures take a tumble, and we'll likely see some lake effect flurries popping up, especially for those snowbelt locations, higher elevations of southern Ontario. So you know who you are. Areas like Huron-Perth, Grey Bruce, Simcoe counties as well. Temperatures remaining on the cool side for the long range. Here's your forecast for Lambton, Kent, and Essex. So 7 degrees for Saturday, a mix of sun and clouds, increased wind, as well as cloud cover ahead of that next front moving in, lasting through Sunday. And southern Georgian Bay, 5 degrees for Saturday, and then for Sunday, 11, back down to 4 behind that system, and seeing some flurries as well as strong winds to start the work week. All right, here's a little bit of color on a fairly gray day. Linda shared this of the sunset last night over Conestoga Lake. A beautiful photo here. Thank you for sharing this with us, Linda. You're today's weather watcher, and we received some amazing photos of last night's sunset, so we're going to get a couple of those up on our website shortly.
Awesome. Thanks, Shannon.
No problem.
Time now to recap the top stories we're following today. Public Health is warning there could be more COVID-19 restrictions in the region of Waterloo. We're in the yellow zone, but officials expect the region will be moved to orange pending provincial approval. 44 new cases were reported yesterday, the 4th day in a row that we've seen more than 40. The latest numbers will be released this afternoon. Health officials in Wellington, Dufferin, Guelph have issued an order requiring Old Order Mennonite churches and schools to close their doors. They say guidelines to stop the spread of COVID-19 are not being followed in that community. There have been 2 outbreaks